Hello and welcome to Fork It, the weekly live stream and podcast where I talk about open source and we do some developments. And the goal of this show is to work on some open source and fork something and contribute back to show people how to contribute to open source, how to maintain open source software, and just how to debug things and develop. This week, we are going to dive into differences between Terraform and Crossplane. That's the one. I kept thinking something else. So we're going to go ahead and set up two different infrastructures with a provider that's in Terraform, now OpenTofu. I'm going to get started with that. I've never used it, as well as Crossplane. And so we're going to show you how those things are different and how they work. We're using some open source providers. We might be contributing back to those, but in general, we're gonna set up an example repo at the bare minimum and show you the code after the fact so that you can explore how to set up a similar type of infrastructure with both tools. I would also like to extend this example in using Pulumi and maybe CDK, but I don't know if those providers have the infrastructure provider that I'm using. So as we go through it, we're going to do the ones that I know exist, and then we're going to try the other ones if we get to that. We won't be doing the other ones today, but we might do that next week in another stream. We're going to start with OpenTofu because that's the one I'm more familiar with. I've done a lot of Terraform in the past, and this will help me understand just how the provider works and kind of what information it's looking for. So we're going to jump right to try it out. I've never installed OpenTofu before. I am using a Fedora system or a Fedora RPM based system, but I prefer to install my tools with Homebrew. And it always bugs me here when it says Mac is Homebrew, when in reality, I can do it on both. So let me see if I can edit this page. This might be our first PR. We might get into a PR like within the first 5 minutes, and that would be awesome. Let's see, where does it say? Mac OS or Linux. Actually, you know what I should do first? Let me double check it works. Not every formula works. So brew install OpenTofu. You see we're getting the blob. Right here we're getting the Linux tar, so that means that the formula is gonna work here. Which is great. And Homebrew is doing some cleanup, but this should be fine. So we're going to get our first PR in the first 5 minutes, and that's awesome. Open, commit changes. Brew install. Homebrew instructions. How brew? Homebrew. Proposed change. There we go. First PR. That's a record right there. Well, how long have we been streaming now? I don't know if it shows me here. There we go. And that's the goal. That's what we want to show here. How not only how easy it is to give back to open source, but these small changes add up over time, right? Like this is a drive-by change. I'm not maintaining this long term. I probably need to sign some things. Like a CLA or maybe something else. So we're trying it out, and I'm going to try it out with this Terraform provider to order some Domino's pizza, because pizza is the best infrastructure that exists, and it is load-bearing infrastructure. I can get it on. So I have this great example here. Let's just go ahead and copy the whole thing, and we're going to make a TF folder and just throw it in there because I'm gonna have a Crossplane folder as well, and we're gonna try this both ways. So we're gonna put all this stuff into variables, but I don't know if it says. Oh, there you go. Although your credit card information is marked sensitive in the schema, that's the only protection. And I think sensitive information won't be printed to the screen, but I am gonna run this for whenever I do finally run it off camera, just in case, because let's just not mess with that. So I'm going to open a new terminal window and pull that off screen so I can mess with some of these variables without all you folks seeing it, because that's not what I want. Ultimate pepperoni. Oh, stop it. Does not work for me. I could do it on my phone. I have to like do this somewhere else. Why is this so difficult? So ultimate pepperoni. Let's try it. Because there's no other pepperoni on the menu. I don't. Value conversion error mismatch between struct object when applying. Yeah, I thought the Terraform apply. Complete successfully now, and I open a small PR. Did this get? Oh, see, this is where we have some problems because I'm gonna have to probably fork this and merge in their fix, right? Unless I want to do it, I can apply it myself. Let's try to do a Terraform in it and see if it shows. It initialized. I didn't get the error this time. A plan. Ah, sweet. Okay. Can I show you this output? I think so. Okay. Here we go. Here's what we got. We did a TF plan. We got this order coming in. It's going to create an order from this store. Type house. So this is probably supposed to be my address, not their address, is my guess. I have a store ID. So this gives me the... I don't know. I still don't know if this is supposed to be their address or mine. Domino's address. Yeah, it has to be the Domino's address. Okay. Store ID, plan 1 to add. And here's my order outputs. This would order all of these things. A $20 hand-tossed pepperoni. Right? Oh, I have a thin ultimate pepperoni, handmade or hand-tossed. So if I update my... I don't know what my... Tossed pepperoni, maybe? Maybe I need tossed, and let's do another plan. But this is good that I know it's not showing the output plan. Okay, now I get one. Sweet. So I added tossed to my query there of what pizza I'm looking for. And this is going to be item code that... Okay, so we should apply this. We can apply this now, and actually Domino's opens in 1 minute. So let me wait 1 minute, and actually, I don't know. I mean, the API should work, right? It's working now. TF apply. I'm going to create this order, a $20 medium ultimate pizza. Yes. Error. Unexpected error, order error encounter trying to convert. I get rid of the TFRs because I hard code it all. Object defines structure. Oops. Tofu plan. Oh, what? Oh. You know what I was doing? I was doing Terraform in it. And so tofu and Terraform apparently don't use the same. I have a Terraform lock. Currently eating pizza while watching this. This is the perfect TikTok knows too much. This is, tofu plan, right? There we go. I did a knit. You didn't use out. That's fine. 1 to add, but you don't show me the order. Tofu apply. Yes. It doesn't show me here in the output what I'm ordering. Okay, so this is probably what we saw, address API object. So we saw this bug in... No, go away, Firefox. You're not the one I want. This one. We saw a pull request that they were having an issue with this. Fix API object mismatch. files changed. So this is in my resource order go. I just had to change the API from address API object to API object. So I gotta recompile this, right? I'm recording this as I'm editing it because I spent a good 45 minutes or so trying to publish a Terraform module. I tried to fork this module, add the fix into it, and then publish it on my own so that I could download it like I would any other module. That wasn't working for me. And every time I was hitting new roadblocks that I just didn't want to go through with PGP keys and GitHub access and all sorts of things. So instead, someone told me that I can just override the provider with a developer path and not have to worry about publishing it. So I can use the same module name with a custom binary. So I was able to download the custom binary that was built from someone else that had the fix already, put it in my path and override the module locally and not worry about publishing anything. Tofu apply. Trying to run a lock. Remove lock metadata file. Provider configuring client, automatic MTLS, trace. Provider started a plugin. Why is it? Oh, it's trying to execute this. It thinks this is the binary. It thinks that that's it. Okay, so I have my folder wrong. I need to actually give it the explicit AMD 64 Linux. This one. Because it wants whatever file has that name, I bet. Come on, please. Tofu plan. Okay, tofu apply. Hey! Are we getting a pizza? We're gonna get a pizza, right? Order. It ordered. Hand toss ultimate pepperoni. I think we got it. I think we got a pizza. I can't tell it when to. Dang it. So there's no delivery. There's no. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. There's no way for me to tell them. Like, this is not tied to my account. I think it charged my credit card. I'm gonna have to call them and see if they got my order because there's no delivery address. So it's like a carry out. But I think it worked. We've been going for 2 hours now. we got a pizza ordered. Hang on TikTok. I gotta call Dominos.
I'll help you.
Hey, my name's Justin. I was just curious, did you just get an order for Justin Garrison through the website or online?
What's the last 4 digits of the phone number?
9019. It was a.
I don't have an order for that phone number.
It was a single medium ultimate pepperoni.
I have not made an ultimate pepperoni today.
I think the order just got submitted, so I was just curious because I wanted to cancel it.
No, yeah, I don't have anything on my screen. I haven't made an ultimate pepperoni at all today.
Okay. If you see one for Justin Garrison come in, would you mind just canceling it? I don't know a way to check on my side if it went through or not.
Did you do it online?
Yeah, I did through the website.
So if you place the order online, you should receive an email receipt. You could also use the Domino's tracker and type in your phone number, and it'll give you the location of the store that has your order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it may have been ordered at the wrong one, so I will double check that.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. The store didn't have my order. I don't know where it went. I don't know if I got charged for this. They said I could check on the website with the tracker. I didn't get a email with an order confirmation. So that's probably not a good sign. Nothing. Oh, there it goes. Track your order. Okay. No. So, okay. Yeah, I have 0 orders. So Terraform failed here. This is not a good start. Terraform didn't give me pizza. And I did see somewhere saying that this would probably show my credit card because it's not protected in the state. So I'm going to pull that off here and see list. I can see my state here. I have an address, I have a menu item, I have a store, and I have an order. Type house. I don't know what that's about. That's the item code. That's the store. I don't know. I don't know what this did. I'm gonna call them again. There's a bug in the provider, Megabyte. That's why I set it up differently. Was because the provider had a bug with the API, and when I tried it straight from the one that's published, it gave me an error at the where is this? Why not use DoorDash? These are valid questions I will not answer. I will not be attacked like this. Thanks everyone for coming. This has been a fun 2 hours. Check out Fork It is a live stream. I do it every week. It's doing open source and trying to give back to open source in various ways. So if you're interested in that, you can subscribe. It is a podcast feed, but it's meant for video. Well, hopefully you have a great weekend.